Welcome everybody to an early Stargazer game. Still no face cam, but week 4 for sure. On the bottom, Metal, Mito, the Hallownest Heracross, and on the top, Philadelphia, topical, the Philadelphia Flygons. I'm here with Mad Mac.
Yo!
And the Cliff Keys, Orange.
Hi.
What are these Terra types? These Terra caps?
I don't know. I don't like Terra Fairy.
I can't believe.
The anti maybe.
Nah, I'll tell you in a
So
second.
here's the
Terra Thundi is so scary.
No memes, just hard. I'll tell you what they are.
Colberberry.
What kind of Dragon Pulse it is.
I think I want to see. I want to see how much. I think it's a special attack
Okay.
Pole. It makes sense. So yeah, he's just gonna eat them.
Thank you, Rocky.
Oh, bulky.
That Urshi took
Diancie.
more damage
Oh my
from that hit than Diancie did.
A bit of a bulky Diancie. Okay.
Diancie is naturally really fat, so it might not even be bulky. This might just be Diancie straight
Might
off.
just be HP invested with a little bit of offense.
This is probably hard
It's your
Golden
Terra
Go
Cap.
though, yeah. And this
Yeah.
is really tough because Metal doesn't really have a reliable ghost resist. You can risk the Make It Rain and break Terrapagos'
You should
shell.
go
Yeah, which would
Rilla.
be really bad.
If it's AV
shell going down would be
Rillaboom. AV Rillaboom
Yeah.
knockoff. Big knock.
Maybe.
AV Rillaboom.
Question is, are you willing to risk something like a
I
Thunder
also
Wave?
feel like just like utility moves from Goldengo is super free in here because you know he has to swap here. Like Diancie can't stand on this even if you think a Mega Rain
No,
isn't
this is your
coming down the
Urshifu
pipeline.
response. This is very risky.
Also, Philly brought Quag for the 3rd time. He's 3 for 3 for this Quag. He loves this
Quag
Quag,
is
dude.
awesome. What a guy.
I mean, Quag is kind of anti-Metal's team. You know, set up to Rob. It could be weakness policy Metagross. Dragon Ball can set up.
And just into like
Caesar can set up.
Sneasler, it's super safe.
This is anti-setup. There's like 4 weakness policy mons on this team. Oh god.
Man, oh man. Those gold get Willow, because Willow would also be really free here.
It does not.
No.
That's
Just
why I'm like
T-Wave.
Thunder
Thank
Wave.
God.
Thunder Wave is very free. Here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thunder Wave is also.
It's just T-Wave and Hex to act on it.
Yeah, so if you're saying the AV Rillaboom to switch in, it will not appreciate a Thunder
I'm
Wave.
assuming,
I
you
don't
know,
think it
wishful
needs its
thinking.
speed that much anyway in front of this team because it's clicking glide and whatnot. But the speed in front of the Golden Go would be a big deal. Especially because it could receive an X the next turn. This could be Colbert.
You
This is
Venus
gonna
is
come in
doing
on the
Shadow
Shadow
Ball.
Ball and it just
Ooh.
fucking dies.
I'm
Is that
sorry.
Oh, no.
Specs?
What?
Is that Specs Gold?
What?
It might be.
What just happened?
I
Why?
mean,
Whoa. Okay.
I don't know. I feel like kind of made the like somewhat like I don't want to say the least optimal play there, but like that was risking Terrapagos. Yeah, and here it is.
Now we have to get aggressive.
Because I guess Metagross with that swap in is built bulkier. If that's going to be your swap into like an offense.
And that's a big
Yeah.
issue because that is your Thunderous resist, my good sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Flying. I mean, I guess Diancie technically is a flying resist, but now Diancie has
But
to
you
be your
wanna
flying
tear
resist
out of it,
and your
don't ya?
Urshifu. Yeah.
So it's just a matter of time. I mean, if there is a team that knows how to press the go button, it's this one.
Quag,
It's,
Quag still looks good into this team. Except Rillaboom. Quag
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
be
be
question.
concerned
it's turned
just yet.
toxic.
Does Terrap let it hang low and click Rapid Spin on the swap?
No.
Might have Encore. I don't know if
But it's
that
slow.
is.
It's slower.
It's slower, but it's still not like if Metal decides to set up on this, which I don't think
I
he
mean,
will.
do you
he's
have
confident with.
do you have room for Encore? If you're toxic, plus I assume some level of hazard, and then
Not even a hazard. I would
guess you
just
could
say
do
recover.
He's
EQ
mono
with
star
Encore.
storm.
Or recover.
He's mono star storm.
He's
with
like
sub
mono
in the
water
box.
move into this team, or no, he'd be mono EQ. He'd be mono whatever the
That
ground
would-
is,
that would
Earth
be-
power, I think.
A niche ass set to bring mono star storm. Maybe.
No, well,
Depends on what the
I mean, sure,
EVs are.
we saw that yesterday on Mega Wall.
Okay, yeah. Dude. Mac, you watched the game. You watched the Patreon
Which
game.
one?
Yours.
Oh, yeah?
Well,
Yeah.
technically yours. It was kind
So
of
there we
both.
go.
Yeah,
There's
toxic.
toxic. We saw that coming,
Lefties.
and we can
No,
just
it's not the
use
surge.
yeah.
It was grassy terrain. No.
Or we can knock off and get rid of the Weezing's helmet or other things.
Yeah, this is the free knock.
And
bring Leech Seed in this matchup for that Weezing. Because I feel like that chip's better than knockoff and taking the Rocky.
Ooh, that'd be cool, right?
I think it's better for that. I'm thinking the Sneasler in the back.
That's also true.
Hearthflame could be the aggressive one. That'd be the aggressive option.
Knock off a potential cover cloak. Knock off
I
the
mean,
block sludge
Hearthflame is a
helmet.
pretty good swap here. I mean, no matter
Yeah.
what it like, wants to knock, or if it wants to click grass move, or if it wants to click like a mid ground.
I mean, it could. I don't know if I would. Oh, maybe.
I think
So once Hearthflame gets in, you're
I
switching.
think-
to
if
that.
really
think
wants to
the-
keep
yeah,
the
I was gonna
gas,
say-
you go Hearthflame, I think.
I don't know. I would
The
just use
risk-
him here if I'm metal.
The risk with
either way.
Hearthflame is if you click U-turn into Hearthflame and then something faster than Hearthflame comes out and gets forced out, you're giving up pressure to metal.
Like the Sneasler or potentially
Yeah,
the
the Sneasler or
Pult.
the Pult.
I would even go. I would go Giancy and Terra because I think that's a valuable Terra to have. But
At
then
this
you
point,
lose your
without
flying
Metagross,
resist.
that's a risky. Yeah, it's a risky Terra. That timing.
It's
of that
risky, but I
Diancie Terra
also
is
think
gonna
it's
be important.
necessary to do 3/4 resist.
I think if you know Weezing's coming out, I think knock into a U-turn's best, but clicking the knock U-turn into a Hearthflame, I think that's just the. what
Yeah,
you're gonna have
I
to
think
decide
U-turn's
on.
just safer
Ooh, here's the
overall.
Hearthflame.
Here's Hearthflame.
There's the
Knock
knock.
off.
Okay, he thought the Weezing was coming in. That's fair. Because now you have to switch into this.
I mean, that was just the safest play from Metal, the knockoff,
Yeah.
right? I don't know if he's in a position to really get aggressive yet, because it's still pretty winnable.
Might have to. Like, the Pult. I think you're playing for the Pult endgame here. Without a doubt.
Is this the, that's the Dark. So it's got a sucker on this. It's got a sucker on him. Probably, right?
I don't think. I think it might be D-Dance.
D-Dance Pult?
Yeah. And well, yeah.
I don't
by
know.
his
For
little-
Fizdef Weezing and Quag. I feel like just specs. A specs set would be better.
I think you should be sub.
Sub is also pretty good.
You can set up on the Weezing, probably. Predicting a sucker punch from an Urshifu standing 3 feet apart from you. Also pretty good. But if you're metal right now, yeah, good luck. I don't know what you do here. I have no idea. It's about to cudgel you. Who wants to take it?
I think you have to go into. This is now the moment where you have to pop your Terra Shell, I think.
But then you just
Yeah,
take
up there,
another.
so-
Then you just
and
take
then the next
another.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Diancie? I don't know. I have no idea. I think we're looking at a timer game, everyone. We are looking at a
Potentially.
timer game.
We're on turn 6.
It has been.
Although this might only go to like 18 turns.
Yeah, it'll take us 30 minutes to do so. Then I'll have to edit it out. I'll have to edit half of the video out. We are on 12 minutes into the video so far. It's been 6 turns.
Knock is also super free from Hearthflame.
I'm just booming. I'm giving Middle's team 5 big booms with 5 heavy cudgels.
Boom!
I'm giving Middle's team 5 heavy cudgels.
Oh, so
Oh,
sorry
for the rest of his
Metagross
mom.
died. So sorry to hear it. We give that 5 big booms.
Yeah. This, I don't know what to do, man. I got nothing more to comment on besides what this meta want to let take a hit. Oh, it's
Fancy.
Diancie.
U-turn.
I'm
Not bad.
also, as Kuma would
Rocket-
say,
rocket chip.
oh, I'm also a draft player. That's pretty passive, right?
Yeah, I feel like clicking an offensive move because then you can just U-turn afterwards.
Because didn't you just switch?
Oh,
'cause
well then the Giancy gets his Terra off, or he gets rocks up, or
That-
something like that. But this just keeps it where the
This
rocks
is a
don't go
bull-
up.
That's true. The Goldingo, if this is Specs Goldingo, this is a
A
sack.
dead
And
Giancy.
Gold is about to
This is
make
a
it
dead
rain,
Giancy.
and that,
And then we get him the Blitz Pokemon. You start clicking. Getting that timer back. One drink cola.
Maybe that.
So the full video goes up on Patreon. Oh, Tarot, we're breaking shell. It's not
Ooh.
poised.
Look at that. That's just super offensive.
That was just defense.
oh,
That was just.
You live though. You live because of Terra Shell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you live, but can you kill back? Can you do
That's the thought.
anything?
If it's offensive, Dark Pulse, if you're an offensive Tarap, I wonder what that calc is.
My head calc is gonna say 70
thinking
to
like
80.
80%.
Yeah.
What about flamethrower? Yeah.
Oh, that is more base power,
Earth
huh? Yeah. That's also quite a bit. My head calc still saying it will not OHKO unless he needs the soup in orange. What does he need?
A bunch of fucking luck, I
A
think.
super duper crit is what he needs right here. It's one of them. One of the oranges.
Super
had
duper crit.
a super duper crit.
Even Choice Specs Modest Terapagos into Goldingo Offensive, Earth Power, which is the strongest thing you can click, is doing 70 to 83.
So he needs the crit.
So he needs the crit. Or, if you outspeed, if you're max speed and you're offensive, a Dark Pulse flinch.
Ooh, if you're out. Ooh, that is true. I didn't even think about the speed tiers right here.
Actually, yeah, if you outspeed, you live the first one, and then it's a 2-co guaranteed as long as you have the right move.
we do outspeed Goldingo by what, a point or two of speed?
2 points, yeah.
2 points.
Which I feel like is something you have to build and be like, alright. Especially because it's the normal type you're bringing into a Goldingo match.
Metal is like, this thing wasn't specs. What?
Oh, I know.
He's
But
like,
honestly,
what?
the fact that it isn't specs,
Dark
and it took
Pulse, Colbur, no
Make it rain.
flinch. You would need a
Parashell,
flinch on
you
the
gotta eat
second
that.
go around. Lefties. No lefty, excuse me, sorry. Grassy terrain.
it did how much? It did 26 after Colbur.
Yeah. So is it like a really low chance to OHKO now, or does he need the flinch?
I'm looking. Colbur, you're not specs item, you're not life orb, but you're probably boots. Did 26%. Oh. It is some sort of boosting item. On that
Is
Terapagos.
it, what the fuck?
Because
is
a
it
non-boosting
expert
item
belt?
does, through Colbur, does 25% min.
The
Or like
expert?
max.
Expert belt?
Yeah, expert belt. It could be a low expert belt roll. And if that, in that case,
The lowest of lows.
it's doing 50% to 60 with
Needs
that
the
Dark Pulse.
flinch. Gets
but they
it!
got it!
Oh my god!
And that's not like a winning them the game, but it prevents them from losing just straight up.
Yeah, that is.
49%.
Oh my
And
god.
the expert belt.
Urshifu comes in. Yeah, good job. I like the preserving the gold. It's still useful. It still outspeeds Diancie and speed ties. No, really been outspeeds it still by 2. So yeah, you know. Diancie check.
26% to Colbur.
What are we doing here? Wicked low.
Low.
Big.
I mean, this Diancie getting this Rocky Helmet chip is really nice.
It's getting value. That's for certain. A Diamond Storm. might go
Honestly,
good.
that Goldingo being non-choiced was better for Metal. Because if it was like choice specs and just click Make It Rain twice, I think Terapagos just died on that.
Yeah, it just does. Back on the goal. What are we thinking? Ooh. Moonblast? Raw?
Spikes!
Oh,
I don't
he's looking for a certain end game. We're just attacking.
You have to let it go.
So he needed at least 1 layer of spikes or something.
Oh, here
Straight
comes
pull.
Bolt.
Okay. So it's sub. It's so sub. It's gotta be sub pull.
Alright, I think something's about to happen.
I
Dude,
think
it's gotta be
Gold
sub
dies.
pull.
That's
It's not
big.
sub.
That's
It's
It
not
not
sub
might
pull.
be. It might be spec Shadow Ball.
Dragon pulling babes. Awesome one metal.
Alright, we do have a Wicked Blow switch in. It's called Sneasler. It sucks, but it's there. We can also stock the Rillaboom.
It's called Big Sucker.
It also could
I'm
be
calling
Scarf.
that Metal knows that I'll play that.
I'm calling a sub tier on
This
the
is
sucker.
probably Choice
I mean,
Scarf.
now that Goldingo is gone, do you need Terapagos at 40%?
Second of all, it is definitely Choice Scarf
Probably
because
not.
it didn't use from the Diancie unless you just didn't want to take helmet damage, which is understandable.
I feel like you sack Terap and then go into Rillaboom and then
Because I think you Rillaboom in U-turn.
yeah.
Like here. Then pop the seed on Sneasler. Get your chip on that. Get your chip on the Weezing, I should say.
And then keep the Terap sack for later.
Get your chip on the Weezing, and then let the Polt kind of do what it needs to do. Because Because the only ghost resist at this point is the Urshifu, and it is getting chipped by that spike. It is getting chipped. It was getting chipped by the helmet.
It might already be in range of.
Not of Shadow
Spec
Ball.
Shadow
Draco,
Ball.
yes, but you
If
need
it's
to, you need
Spec's
to be in
Shadow
range of
Ball.
Shadow Ball. You need to lock shuffle into one move here to win.
Yeah, we're about to go.
Getting this take a glide is also a misplay
Big
as hell.
glide.
So
I
I
don't-
think this is U-turn here.
You're gonna have Sucker Punch on this Urshifu, right? You
It
gotta
is
bring it.
actually.
It looks like it's
That
choice
turn-
scarf. I don't see a reason to have Sucker on a choice scarf.
Yeah.
Urshifu's
Unless you were specifically
Scarf?
preparing for Scarf Pult. And I definitely don't know about Scarf Sucker Punch into the glide matchup anyway.
So 6%.
Sucker Punch can only take
And
out
Dragon
Meta
Ball is doing
Grows.
a Specs Dragapult would kill. Not saying this isn't Scarf, but now you're at a point where even without that roll, because of Grassy Terrain Recovery, now you need to hit this Urshifu again. So do you hit Grassy Glide here and try and get chip on it, but you know he's probably going to swap? Or do you just click U-turn, maybe Urshifu kills you, then go out into Sneasler?
We just gotta know if this thing is Scarf or not, right?
U-turn?
U-turn would be big.
Knockoff.
You know, he's playing for something. He's playing for chip on this thing. I don't know what it is. He keeps trying to call the Weezing coming in.
Or Thunder. You can chip on either of them. Does Orgerpon die to a big glide?
No.
Probably
Not
not.
quad resisted, no.
What about a crit?
If-
Quad
Knock is only
resistant,
doing
quad
25.
resistant and fatter than you think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about a crit? I'm just doing. What? Like 20, probably.
Oh, you know what? Knockoff into Weezing makes sense. Because you need it to be about 75%, and then Spec Shadow Ball from Dragapult can kill. I'm going all in on that Spec Dragapult.
It has to
We
be.
also don't know the ability on Weezing. Not that it matters much, but I'm just interested.
If it was neutralizing gas and he swaps it in here on swapping into Sneasler or something like that, oh my!
What a play. I mean, we've yet to see it. He's looking for the
I mean, he doesn't
Sneasler.
really need the Unburden unless I think that is both Scarf or Urshifu.
I
Maybe
think it is
maybe
Scarf
double
Urshifu.
Scarfers are a thing, but I don't know. This is kind of making me lean that this is agility, like 3 attacks Thunderous. So like agility, Sludge Wave, Dark Pulse, Electric move.
Does Scarf Thunderous kill
Oh,
a Spec's Pulse then?
I would say yes. Specs Dark Pulse probably puts it out.
Well, if it's not Scarf, it doesn't outspeed.
This is a possible sack here,
big
yeah.
cudgel. Just take it how you see it. Taking a kill.
Dragapult actually at this point lives a Terra Blast from like a Scarf Modest Thundy.
Impressive.
Does like
The
80%.
issue is if that puts him in range of, well, no. He'll be in range of Wicked either way. I don't think that'll matter.
Yeah, no, Wicked Blow just annihilates.
This might be a Sneasler
Sneasler,
angle
yeah.
here. Okay.
Unburdened.
Now I don't think this thing will have the Zen Headbutt. It just maybe could. But this is an SD here. And then the Weezing is about to get popped. I can feel it.
Does Scarf Thunderous? No, it doesn't. No way it does.
Because then you just look at the Shadow Ball endgame and we are in it to win it.
Dire Claw is actually this thing. If this thing is like sub for the Quagsire,
There's the SD.
ooh.
There's the Cudgel crit.
You eat.
Okay. Crit there would have been very bad, but this is now a Dire Claw. Or an Acrobatics. That
Well,
works
Quag
too.
just comes in.
Yeah.
Quag can come in, but I think we're okay with that. I think honestly, I'd be okay with going hard.
After Spikes, the Squag died to like a season.
Sneasler-
Or potentially
Sneasler
Terrapagos,
gets-
because you can just fire off Star Storms repeatedly.
Sneasler does get Grass Knot.
Oh my god. If he
That
brought
would be
Grass Knot.
very funny.
If he brought Grass Knot.
This hasn't revealed an item, so it could be Rindo.
I think Rendo would make sense.
For what? What hasn't really
Might I don't
Oh,
know
Quag.
if like Woodhammer with Rindo Berry matters with any calcs, but
It's
okay, Boots
Levitate.
Weezing. Or levitate, my bad. Not boots.
Well, probably
Yep.
levitate,
Yep.
right?
Okay, so
Yeah,
this is the
yeah, we
acrobatics.
must
This is
be
the
in
chip
this
you need
church.
right here. This is the chip you need.
The problem now is that if Sneasler goes, or at all, if that's Scarf Urshi, I think you just lose. To Wicked Blow
Maybe
3
it's sub
times.
pull.
That's what I'm thinking. Acro does
48. That's not even
Rocky
half.
helmet.
Helmet, side beam.
Side beam.
Okay. But he really
All right.
wants chip because he's looking for this dang pull. This
If you
darn
can
bolt.
sub on the Quag Sack, maybe.
You could sub here. Never mind.
Or you could just take your kill. Yeah, that's fine too.
55.
This could spin and get really scary, actually.
You think? What is this item on this Tarab?
Even if you spin, Scarf Urshi outspeeds you.
Oh, right.
You'd
This
have
is
to spin
85.
twice.
Ah,
Yeah.
Metal is type GG on turn 20. Ugh.
Unless this is the
My
biggest
hero.
brain and this is Scarf Dragapult. But even then. Well, actually, at that point, it 2-hit KOs everything. If you're Modest Scarf.
Less things for Pult to go up against. What do we got? Middle thinks it's over. I don't know.
I don't think it's over, but it's
For
might be
some
chokeable.
reason, if it for some reason it's not Scarf Urshi, then there's still a chance. But I think Scarf Urshi just comes in here and Wicked Blows twice.
And it's played like it.
He would click it by now, right?
Hopefully,
He would-
maybe this doesn't die to a Wicked Blow.
Oh, that's gotta. Come on.
I mean, it's 75 base power now. And this is a
43%. I don't know.
We got a good chunk
And
of
I think
game.
you have to be Jolly or Shifu to outpace the Pope.
Was Resdelfio being funny, or is he just...
And Metal clutch this out. I think he can. I
Can
think
he-
he can.
Wicked Blow?
There's the Wicked Blow. Let's
43
go.
kills.
Yeah. Wicked
The
Blow,
actual
even
way
a
to win
max
that, I
defensive
think,
is doing like
is-
80%.
I'm not even kidding. Go for Curse Body for the Wicked Blow.
Imagine. D-Dance on the cursed body, imagine.
If for some...
Okay.
yeah, no.
It's Scarf. Okay, cool. Alright. Timer tactics, and of course, as soon as what's it 30 minutes, the game ends. And that's always how it goes. And that, everyone, hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.